Chapter 3, Mishnah 4. In the previous Mishnah, Rabbi Akiva ruled that the Truma separation made by one of two partners is not effective for the share of the other partner. This Mishnah limits Rabbi Akiva's ruling. In what case are the words of Rabbi Akiva stated, namely, that the Truma designation by one partner does not work for the share of the other partner? This ruling applies only where the first partner did not speak to his partner and get his permission to separate Truma for his share. But if one gave permission to his partner, or even to a member of his household, or even to his servant or his maidservant, whether they are Jewish or Canaanite, to separate Truma, his Truma, i.e. the portion separated by the anointed person, is valid Truma. The Mishnah teaches what happens when an owner gave permission to someone to separate Truma on his behalf, and then, after that person left, he decided to withdraw the permission. If he canceled the permission that he gave, the law is as follows. If he canceled the permission before the other person separated the Truma, his Truma is not valid. But if he canceled the permission after the other person had already separated Truma, his Truma is valid. The Mishnah discusses the matter of a worker separating Truma for the produce of his employer. Workers do not have permission to separate Truma for their employer's produce, except for workers who are chaverim, people careful to avoid becoming tameh, who are hired by an Am Haaretz, who transmits Tuma to what he touches, to tread on the grapes in his winepress, in which case it is clear that he wants them to separate his Truma for him, so that the Truma does not become tameh, and they should separate the Truma when they start treading the grapes, because the owner will touch and transmit Tuma to the winepress immediately afterwards, and then it will be too late to separate Truma that is tahor.